Have you ever opened the website on your phone and realized that everything from the design to the responsiveness to the layout, everything is designed perfectly, and when you visited the same website on another device like a tablet or computer, you realize that the layout and all the design really changed? Well, this is not a magical trick. It's the power of CSS media queries. As a junior developer, you don't just build websites for one screen, because different people will be visiting your websites. Some will be using smartphones, others will be using tablets, others will be using small computers, and others large screens. So the magical trick is CSS media queries. In this video, I'm going to guide you step by step in a simplest way, explain you what media queries are, how to use them, and how to get started as a junior developer with the little to start building clean and responsible website that adapt to each screen size. So as junior developers, most especially in this AI era, one of the skills that we need really to take serious is how to build responsive and clean websites. Because when you create a website, people that visit it, actually 80% of them will be using mobile phones. But remember, you build your website from the laptop, meaning it should be able to adapt to smartphones, to tablets, small laptops, and even large screens. So CSS is this powerful tool that help us do this. In simple context, CSS media queries are rules that tell the browser that if this website decreases up to this width, apply these rules. If it increases up to this, apply these rules. It's actually a line of command that help us adjust and help our website to shrink and grow responsively. So in CSS media queries, we use properties like minimum width, which styles the page from a certain width and above, and also max width, which style the page from a certain width and below. We also use the orientation property, which helps us in case the user is using the phone in portrait mode. Let me say the user might be holding his phone vertically when watching or visiting our websites, or they might be using it horizontally. So it will adjust responsively so that they can have the perfect user experience while on our websites. So without further ado, if you're new, consider subscribing, and let's get into this. Yeah, so guys, today let's look at media queries. So basically here we are in the project, and here I have my index.html file and CSS. So basically I've just created some few boxes so that I can illustrate to you how everything is done. So let me use the port to display my results. So guys, if you come here, you realize that we have one box here, we have another one here, and another one here, another one here, and there are 6 boxes. So basically what you are going to do is that we are going to be viewing how they appear on our mobile view, because basically CSS media queries, the only thing that they are relevant to do is that they enhance our capabilities to create flexible websites. So if you come here in the dev tools, you click F12 to access them. If you reduce them on smaller screen, you realize that they'll just keep on shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, which won't be the best thing. So if you come here on dimension responsiveness, if you check iPhone XR, you'll find that it's appearing quite good, but not as we would want it. So what we do is that you come here in the mid, and then you declare the media queries so that everything becomes good. As you can see here, I use here the flexbox, but on the major container I used grid to FR and then gap to rem. So you come here, you first see where it's breaking. The breaking point is where you start from. So if you come here, you're going to realize that if we decrease it up to this size, it's no longer working well. So basically here we are having the width, the screen width of 812. So what we do, we come here in our project, and then down the project you declare art, media, and everything is there. So basically screen, there we create two parentheses so that we declare the max width. It's 800 what again, let me check. It's 812. So 812, you declare it pixels. So what this command is doing is that it's saying starting from 800 pixels and below, these, what I put in these curly bracket is what you're going to apply. So if you come here, you use the container is what you're going to disrupt. The container, we don't repeat the whole things because it's already applied. So the only thing we do is that you declare the grid property, grid template columns, and then we can give it something like, let me say repeat, we give it something like 3, then 1 FR. So if you come here, you'll see that here we gave it 3, so we can't just repeat the same. We can give it at least something like, let me say 2. Yeah, so if you come here, you'll realize that there you go, they have become 2. To test this, you make it big, you reduce it slowly, and when it hits 812, bang, you'll see that the properties now can apply. So if we keep on decreasing, you shall see that on mobile view it will be a bit not good. So what we do, again, we use this one for 304, starting from 300 and at least, okay, 350. So to declare another media query, basically this one is the tablet mobile view or big phones. So we need to declare for small phones, can at media. So I'm using an extension, that's why they just autocomplete. You create the parentheses, you create max width. This is desktop first that you are using, but if you were to start with mobile first, we would have used minimum width. So once you do that, you come here and you are telling the browser that you apply this command when the screen is 312 pixels and below. So you put them inside what should happen to your screen. So what you do here is that you come here and you give this, you get the same container, and then you give it a grid template columns. You give it, let me say, just 1 FR. Yeah, so if you come here, no, it's not applying, so let's give it a repeat the video. So you've learned how CSS media queries work. First clap for yourself. That shows that you're really serious about your web dev journey. Now, you have also realized that when you're building websites, we don't build separate websites on different screens. We just implicate the rules that will enable our website to adjust basing on the screen that it's being visited from. So the last thing that I would like to request you is that if you are still new to this account, consider subscribing, and make sure that if you have other friends who are developers, they understand about this channel so that we'll be learning and growing together. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.